Hi, this is a video on how to stop overeating during the holiday season without restricting and missing out. So the holidays are a stressful time and they're also an enjoyable time because we have all of this food in abundance that we want to share with our families. But if you have issues with overeating, then it can be super stressful because you want to try and control yourself and you don't know how. And so in this video, I'm going to share some simple things that you can shift so you can enjoy the time with your family, connect, and not be stressed out about how much you're eating and thinking that you have to then go on some kind of restricted diet after the holidays to make up for it, because you don't need to if you eat in these ways. I'm Georgina, I'm a health coach, and I work with people on their nutrition and their mindset towards food. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing that I help my clients shift from is this sense of things are restricted and things are good and bad and I shouldn't have this. I don't know if you notice you say in your mind a lot, I should or I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be eating this much. I should be eating more of these. The first thing I want to try and get over and across to you is that when we do this, we're making it harder on ourselves. Yes, of course, there are things that if we ate more of, we would feel better, and if we ate less of other things, we'd feel better. But we want to adopt this mindset that all food is available to us, because one of the reasons that we overeat, and I used to be a binge eater, so I understand, one of the reasons we do this is because we have told ourselves that we're not allowed certain things, or that certain foods are forbidden. And so when you're coming up to the holiday season, you know that there's a lot of very heavy, yummy, delicious things coming up, and you might already be trying to mentally prepare yourself and tell yourself, okay, I'm going to do it different this year. I'm not going to eat as much. But unless you start to shift the way you think about food, it's going to be really hard, and it's likely that you're going to have the same issues that you had the year before. So if you start adopting now this attitude of all food is available to me, all of it is, at any time, all food is available to us. We live in a very abundant life, but we don't want to restrict and then feel like we're deprived. And we don't want to have that attitude coming into the holidays of, this is the time to go crazy. This is the only time of the year, because that doesn't help us. We overindulge and we don't feel good about ourselves. So if you think all food is available to me, and then ask yourself a question, what do I really want? What does my body need to feel good today? So instead of just, I know at Christmas especially, you can really just focus on just eating the things that you love, like loads of chocolates and things. But also, what does your body need? It still needs the balance. So getting the balance right is going to help reduce the sugar cravings. I've talked a lot about this in previous videos, so please go back and look at the blood sugar balancing video to help you. I won't go into that too much today. I want to focus on mindset. So when you think that all of this food is available to me, one, what does my body need? Ask yourself that question. What is it that you really love about the holidays? Like, which are the foods that you love so much that you don't want to miss out on at all? And allow yourself to eat them, and allow yourself to eat them fully without guilt, without thinking you shouldn't. Because if you give yourself that permission, all food is available to you, you're going to get more pleasure out of that thing that you do eat, and you're less likely to keep to want having more. When you allow yourself to enjoy it in the moment, you're not going to continue to keep craving it again and again and again. So give yourself permission to enjoy the things that you really like. So let go of the all or nothing mindset. All food is available to you. The next thing to ask yourself is it worth it? Now, if this is your absolutely favorite holiday food, then yes, it's worth it. Let yourself enjoy it, like I said. But if it isn't, then do you have to just eat it out of tradition's sake? No. If it's not really worth it, if you're not truly getting so much pleasure from it and enjoying it, then it isn't worth it. So keep asking yourself that question, is it worth it? And if the answer is yes, go for it. Give yourself permission to eat that, enjoy it, love it. If you're like, no, not really. Same with extra portions or bigger portions. Is it worth it? Are you going to get so much extra additional pleasure from having that second plate of food? If the answer is yes, go for it. But if the answer is no, you're just going to feel full, it's not worth it. You could have it again later. When I'm hungry later for my next meal, it might be so delicious because it's been a space of time between when I last ate it and now. So you're going to get more pleasure from it if you delay that gratification. So asking yourself that question, is it worth it? And letting you decide. It's also okay to say yes and give yourself permission to go for it and eat it. So that's the second shift. The next shift is dropping the guilt, which we've already mentioned about a little bit. But when we feel guilty for eating something, we think that that guilt is going to motivate us to not do it again. But actually, the guilt is more likely to motivate us to do it again because there's a self-perpetuating thing going on. You're feeling guilty, and when you're feeling something that's heavy, you're less likely to make decisions that benefit you. You're more likely to make decisions that don't. So you're more likely to think, never mind, screw it. I've already done bad today. I'm just going to keep going. And so letting yourself enjoy without guilt is very helpful, because when you're just feeling pleasure and enjoyment and connection to the experience, then you're less likely to keep seeking it over and over again. Another thing to talk about is checking in with your body. We want to have the enjoyment of eating with family and friends over the holiday season and maybe drinking alcohol, and it reduces this connection to what we're doing in eating. So still practicing something called mindful eating, where you eat slowly and intentionally, and you take a sip of water between every few mouthfuls. You put your cutlery down to allow your body to digest, to allow yourself to get pleasure and enjoyment from it, and have this mindful practice of checking in with your body. This will really help reduce overeating any time of year, but especially over the holidays. And you should you could start practicing now, and start practicing with one meal a day, eating it mindfully, peacefully, connecting to the experience, maybe placing your hand on your tummy midway through mouthfuls, and just allowing yourself to feel that connection of when you start to feel full, so you can stop and you can save the food for later. You don't have to finish everything on your plate like we were brought up to believe. And then you get to experience the delicious food again later without doubling up on the amount that you're eating. So that's another thing to do, is check in with your body. And then also, like I said, the holiday season is about connection with family, with friends. And for some of us, that's a great experience. And for some, it brings some tension because there's some family dynamics and things that are going on, or stressful experiences. And so keep doing things to allow yourself to connect to you over the holiday season. So if this looks like moving your body, taking a walk, doing meditations and journal practice and all of these things, keep your habits up that make you feel connected to you, because it's so important. We don't want to lose that. We don't want to have to get to January and think we need to have this whole new year, new you thing. I hate that. I just want us to keep going, and sometimes we eat and indulge a little bit, and then we go back to looking after ourselves and treating ourselves with respect. If you would like help with your nutrition, with your health, with your eating habits, then please feel free to book a call with me, and I would love to support you. And you can subscribe for more videos. I'll post new videos every week, even over the holiday season, to help you get through. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.